Kyokusho here, and I got a little thought in my head, so I figured I'd turn this on and see where it took me. Lately, I have been replacing the siding on our trailer. Well, double wide mobile home house. By all laws, it says it's a mobile home, which is kind of stupid. But the even stupider part is the siding we are replacing had a recall from before we moved into the house. The people who lived here first got the money from the recall and then sold the property. So we got stuck with it without even knowing. Ain't that about a bitch? But my grandmother recently passed away. We're paying off her burial fee stuff, transportation fees, and all that stuff. And we're taking some of the money from the insurances to repair the outside of the house. Because we don't want to spend a lot of money. There's a lot of repairs and everything that need to be done. I ended up electing myself as the resident handyman's monkey. As in, he says, monkey fetch. I go grab the tool. But other than that, I looked for different prices on PS4s and everything. I was hoping to have seen something lower than what I ended up finding, but I chose to get the PS4 version that came with Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us. That should be in the mail to my door sometime either from Friday till Monday. I am rather excited, even though right now I sound like a drone. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'll have those two games, plus I have Advanced Warfare, which transfers over. I'm praying it's better on next gen than it is on current. And then there is Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, I think it was 14. The MMO version. I might transfer that over to the PS4 as well, just because it runs well, but I want to see what it looks like with the better graphics and all that stuff that should be there. Other than that, my plan is to get Kingdom Hearts 2.5, big goal, and I want to get Infamous Second Son. At some point, when they finally tell us when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I plan on trying to pick that up. But other than that, one of the topics I chose to talk about was conversation. Mainly people you talk to all the time. Now, I noticed a massive difference in this last week because one of the people I would talk to all the time, he and I are not currently talking. The reason why is massively understood, and that's why I took much time to think of how I acted in certain situations, and it was also why I put out that apology video. I've spent today, some of yesterday, even a little bit of the day before that, just going about my normal business. Something will happen that I think is really cool. I flip over to Skype because I'm going to say something to him and he's not there. And even though I know he's not there, there's still those moments of excitement where I'm like, dude, you got to see this. And when I open it up, there's no one. And it's a really odd situation to have that where you turn around and boom, nothing. My girlfriend's been helping me out with some of what's been going on lately, and outside of what happened with me and him, I've been having issues around the house, which is another thing my girlfriend's helping me with. But all in all, this week is sort of slumped downward. I'm hoping that it'll somewhat stabilize in the next few days. I have no clue how it's going to go. I'm just trying not to slip backwards into the depression that I've dealt with before. So far, I'm doing good. And that's about where I want to be. But I don't know how it's going to go over the next week, couple days, all that shit. I'm just playing it by ear. But I guess I'm putting this up because when something that big changes, at first you don't think it was big. You may go on with your day for the next couple of days knowing that you can't talk with them, but it's one of those moments where you sit down, you start doing something, and you think, hey, why don't I bounce this idea off of him? And it doesn't hit you for a couple seconds, and when it does, you just stop and think. And it's a new thing to be dealing with, but it does happen, and in this instant, it's a little quieting, little alone, but you can't really blame others for what you yourself do. You can only spend the time to find out what it was you did. And even now, just keeps going over and over and over again, trying to think of, did I forget anybody? What should I do next? And eventually I think I'll get there. But for now, just getting through that day to day, that's the best I can do right now. Anyways, Kyokusho out. Better gaming.
We're not paying you to lose. Get it together and go again.